y'all, welcome to my Black BookTuber Tag. First question, tell us a little about yourself. My name is Ty. I'm a Capricorn sun, Aries moon, and Cancer rising. My favorite genres are horror, romance, and fantasy, but I read all the genres. Those are just my favorites. And my goal with this channel is to uplift books by Black authors and authors of color. Who's an author that you love that a lot of people don't know about? For this question, I will be using two authors who I've only read one book from, but that book impressed me so much that I just have to call them a favorite author. And the first one is Amanda Ross. She is the author of In the House of Transcendence, which is a book that I just love. In the House of Transcendence is witchy. It's full of black witches, black queer witches, and it has a murder mystery subplot. And my second author is Lachelle Seville, who is the author of Darknesses, which is another book that I just love. Darknesses by Lachelle Seville is a gothic, black, sapphic romance that is a retelling of Dracula. They are both gothic. I love gothic books and I love these books, and the writing style impressed me so much that I'm comfortable with saying that these two authors are two of my favorite authors right now that not enough people know about. My favorite book about the black experience has to be Bad Fat Black Girl by Cecily Bowen. This book just really did not care about the white gays at all, and I love that. Bad Fat Black Girl is a non-fiction book that is a collection of essays exploring trap feminism and how feminism needs to include everybody, including hood black women, okay? And that is definitely needed. Hood black women are always getting erased, and society is not having it, and we love it. My favorite book by a black author is The Good House by Tanana Reeve-Dew. This is my favorite book of all time. Tanana Reeve-Dew is my favorite author of all time. I'm like Beetlejuice when you talk about Tanana Reeve-Dew, because if you say her name 3 times, I'm gonna pop up, okay? The Good House is about a woman while throwing a party at her grandmother's house. Her son goes down into the basement and commits suicide while at this party. And we fast forward some years later and she has to go back to the house and we see what all ensues. I don't want to say too much because the synopsis is very vague, and it's vague for a reason, because I went into it knowing almost nothing and that made the experience even better, so I'm not going to say too much, but just read it. It's my favorite book of all time. Just read it. Recommend a black queer book. Okay, so I have 2 books. The first book is The Black Veins by Asia Monet. It's a young adult urban fantasy novel. It has found family, a BIPOC cast, a queer cast. It was a good mix of lighthearted but also high stakes. I feel like it's definitely an easy read, a fun read, while also you feel like, okay, they need to get this done. And our main character is bisexual, and there are other queer characters as well. And the next book is The Romantic Agenda by Claire Kahn. This book is an adult romance, and it has a black asexual woman as the protagonist, and I just love that. Recommend a book with a black person on the cover. For this one, I'm going with The Blood Trials by N.E. Davenport. I love this book so much. It is a blend of fantasy and sci-fi. It is about a woman whose father died, and then she finds out that he was murdered, and so she infiltrates the military in order to find out who killed him and to get some revenge. And we love black women seeking revenge over here. I recommend a black book that makes me happy. Now this one, y'all gonna think I'm weird. Y'all are going to think I'm weird, but the book that makes me happy is Cirque Berserk by Jessica Guess. This is a slasher book with a black main character. It is about this group of teens who are at their senior trip or whatever, and they're like, we're bored, we need to go to this abandoned carnival and see what's up. And there are killers at the abandoned carnival, so they shouldn't have went there. Yes, it seems very, very weird to have a slasher book make you happy, but I'm just a weirdo, okay? And when you read it, you will understand why. I love seeing black people in characterizations that we don't get to be in often, you know? And I cannot say too much more, but read the book and you'll see what I'm talking about. Read the book and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. Next is to recommend some black booktubers. I'm going to recommend a few of my favorites to watch, and one of them is Bookmark Chronicles. The next one is Thistle and Verse and Lex Reads. I enjoy all of their videos. Talk about a book by a Black author that is coming out in 2023. The book that I want to talk about is All These Sunken Souls, edited by Serse Moskowitz. This book is an anthology of Black horror short stories, and I am in love. Just look at this cover. It is gorgeous. I love horror, if you haven't noticed. And so to just have an anthology of all Black short horror stories makes me so happy. It's my most anticipated release of 2023, and I cannot wait to get to it. The next thing to do is to tag some Black booktubers. I am brand new to booktube. I don't really know anybody, so I can't do this, but I'm excited to get to know people. So comment down below and let me know what is a Black book that you're looking forward to in 2023 so that I can put it on my radar. Bye. This is why I don't be describing books, because I can't.